Hey, this is Alicia from the Purse Bar, and you're watching Leak TV. Because I was at a job interview a few years back in 2018 before I started the company, and the guy told me I was overqualified. So I went outside and I talked to God and was like, God, give me something I can do that no one has. And I must have looked at a lady handbag and I was like, purses. So I went home and I Googled like different handbag stores, like who has handbag boutiques. And I didn't find any, so I'm like, let me try it. So I had a good friend who I went to who was already in the industry, and I asked her to help me like create it, and we came up with, well, I came up with the Purse Bar name myself, but we just basically, I researched and we started the company. We was online at first, and then we got a physical location and went from there. Well, because I chose the time frame that I chose to open these locations is the reason why it's so affordable for me. Um, I wasn't making as much money as I am online versus in the store. So I believe that with what the type of company I have, I make more money in a location setting than online, because online is more of, you have to promote, and there's so many other people doing it, whereas I'm the only purse store in this mall. I'm the only fully purse store in this mall, handbag store, and mainly at every other mall I'm located at. So it's a difference. Yeah, it's a better game having a location than being online, because there's so much competition online. The the only bag I can honestly say that people went crazy over, and it was only one, because that's the catch to me. I only want to sell one of each handbag. I never want to sell the same handbag over and over again, unless it's a different color. But I had a blow dryer, a hair dryer purse. It was a blow dryer, and I posted it online, and everybody wanted it, and I only had one, and I never could find this bag again. It's like, this is so crazy, but they went crazy over. My friend brought it actually before the store even opened. So that was like, yeah, that was the only bag that I can actually know. Oh, and the telephone purse. They love the telephone purse. I sold a lot of telephone bags because it's an actual phone. But the phone purse and the hair blower, yeah, those were the two that was like big sellers. Actually, no, because it's always gonna be one person in the world. What I don't like, the next person might do. So even if I don't like the bag, I still buy it, because it's always somebody in the world that will want this bag, for sure. Well, first of all, my failure came from losing 4 family members in 8 months. So I had like a mental break. So it's like, you gotta take that beat up in life you get. I remember Diddy said life will come around and beat you up, but it's like how you handle that beat down. So I think by me just taking it day by day, not even thinking about my failures and thinking about what I took from the failures, because I let my personal feelings get involved with my business. I'm learning to separate the two. You gotta separate it. And sometimes, it was inevitable. I mean, you gotta work on yourself before you can really do anything else in life. Because it's like they used to say, your mama had to make sure she had the shoes to go to work to buy you something. So it's like I had to make sure my mental was good enough to come back, so I could be strong enough to give myself the way that it should be given to expand my business and get it back to where it was. Because I never lost it. I just lost my physical location. But everything else still stood the same, because when I came back a year later, I was still popping. So it was all, it's meant to be. It's like just meant to be. Like, Even though you fail, just never give up. I never gave up, and that's why I'm like expanding and I'm exceeding at what I do now. My inspirations for coming back to do what I did is my cousin, actually my little cousin, and she's a business owner in Indianapolis. She owns Art Wings, her and her husband, and some more people. But like, she inspired me. She got like 4 kids under 12, and she run like 7 businesses, right? And so I'm like, look, my kids are grown. I can do this. You stick to people, and I also have a mentor in Atlanta by the name of Miss Cassini, who like never gave up on me and just waited on me to get it right. So with those 2 inspirations and the support of my family and friends and the ones who love me, I pushed myself until I couldn't go anymore, until I completed every step I wrote down that I was going to do. That's that. Well, right now we're located at Northwood Mall in Peoria, Illinois, next to Aunt Annie's, and we're located in St. Louis, Missouri at South County Center Mall. And that store is located in between Pink and Torrey.